So we went through YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, and now we're going to be talking about the books. We're going to go through what we started first was oils. And that's the theme of a lot of these books because that's what we've really started first on. We'll have 2 or 3 books that are not oil related, but the majority of them are going to be oil related at first.
We have to expand our book collection.
Yeah.
Really. But it's hard because in general you go online for a lot of things. So
Fearless. This is a recently new book. It's from Sarah Harnisch, part of the Sarah Harnisch Oilability. What was it? Oilability with Sarah Harnisch.
yes.
And this is a very basic how to use your oil. It talks about the oil kit that we use with Young Living. And it talks about how to use each oil and to start your switch over to a clean living. And it's small. It's a very small book.
Small. It's Confidence with Essential Oils in 2 hours. So it's something that we can give out to people just to get them a little bit more comfortable. It's got some challenges in it. It's just a small kind of go-to book. It's nice to hand out.
Very educational. And then we have, what is this called? The Quick Reference Guide of Oils for Essential Oils. And that's if we have a question about oils and how to support their body at certain things, we'll go in there, look it up, and educate ourselves on it.
This is an inexpensive book to get. And we were given our first one of these. We were going to buy it, but we were given the first one of these. But it kind of goes through different ways you might want to support your body, and then also talks about specific oils and what you might use those for. So, it's a good one. Then we have this one, and this is Essential Oil Make and Takes, and this is Jen O'Sullivan, and we actually have maybe 3 or 4 of Jen O'Sullivan's books. But I really like this one. It's kind of your like DIY type stuff. So making your own room freshener, or I made like
the carpet thing.
Oh yeah. So you know that stinky powder that you put down on your carpet to make it smell better when you vacuum?
I like how you said it's stinky to smell better.
Well, now it does stink to us.
It does stink.
Yeah. Or Febreze. You can make your own Febreze because we've made Febreze type rooms or linen sprays and upholstery sprays. I made my own makeup remover pads.
I like those.
You don't wear makeup?
Is that what you rub on my face?
No, that's toner.
Oh, the toner that she makes? I like that.
I don't make the toner.
You don't? We're
Young Living.
Oh.
He likes it.
Well, she puts it in this little homemade looking thing, so I thought it was homemade.
No. You're mixing up 2 different things.
I'm mixing up 2 things.
Anyway.
Don't mind me.
Hair serum, face serum, bath bombs. You can make your own toner. That's in here. Hair conditioners, exfoliators, car vent. Oh, we never did that, but a car vent diffuser. We already have a car diffuser, so. Body scrubs, bubble baths.
And the list goes on.
But it's underarm support.
Oh,
video to come.
Andrea is going to be detoxifying her pits. So that video is to come.
Anyway, this is a really fun book. You can just spend an hour just making a bunch of stuff. So I like this one. Another one of Jen O'Sullivan's is French Aromatherapy. It's another usage guide for essential oils. It has some DIY type things in here. It has some blends and synergies that you can make up. Rollerball recipes. We like Jen O'Sullivan.
Kimarie likes her. This is the one that really got me into oils. When Andrea started with oils. Did you read it first?
Yeah.
I think Kimarie let us borrow her copy, and Andrea let me read it. And within the first couple chapters, I was like, I'm all in. Because I think I've said it before, if it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for me. And it was very educational. It goes to the history of oils, and it explains biblical aspects of the oils. Because if you're a Christ follower, you've seen in church people anointing with oils, and I never understood why. Even after Bible school, we just anoint with oils. This actually tells you why. And I think the church has lost that of why we do it and what should be the oils that we anoint each other with.
It also has a lot of science in it.
It does have a lot of science. I kind of skim through the science part.
I love the science part. Just dig into it. It's great.
But this is a very good read. Very good read.
Must-have book. Oh. The big one.
One of the big ones.
Not the cheapest book. But totally worth
it. If you want to know anything about essential oils, you will find it in a book like this.
It's a desk reference. Essential oils desk reference.
So you remember the small first one?
That's like a quick reference.
That's a quick reference. This is not quick. This is, you want to get into the science and the, was it not biology, but
no, it's science.
Horticulture.
Yeah, it gives you like the origin of the plant, how it's extracted, the ORAC value of the plant.
Oh yeah, the ORAC value. I don't know what that is. What is ORAC value?
It's about antioxidants.
Okay. See, not everybody knows that, Anne. The ORAC value.
Are you just gonna make fun of me?
No.
Okay. Anyway.
If you're
it tells you what constituents are in your oils.
That's cool.
Historical data. Cool. Properties of the oils. Uses. Their influences. Very cool book.
A very cool book.
And very heavy. It's a big one. So, this was given to us as well, which I wanted this for Christmas, but I didn't want to have you spend the money on it. So.
We've been blessed.
Brandy. Thank you. So, that's kind of the revised desk reference.
Yes. Due to the FDA. I almost said FCC. FDA, you have to stay compliant and you can't say certain things. But the same company actually re-released their first and second edition, because that one I think is the 7th edition, 6th or 7th.
But I think we have an older one now.
Yeah, but we just purchased the first and second edition. So these are the naughty
original ones.
The naughty editions. Will tell
the
you
naughty editions.
Not like naughty. That's the next book that we're going to talk about. But this it's very almost the same as the previous one, but this goes in and says non-compliant things.
So we just got these like a couple days ago. Yeah. I have not even, this is my first time like opening it. So
I've read a little bit so far.
I'm pretty interested to go through these, but these are a more expensive buy.
Yeah.
This is a save up for sort of purchase, I think. And we weren't even going to get it yet, but you were afraid they were going to be like going out of stock or something. So
thank you, Sheena, for letting me use your...
I don't think you're supposed to say that.
I will edit this out. Thank you. Speaking of naughty books, it's not really naughty. What's it? Can you read it for me? There's an oil for that. Brown chicken, brown cow. It's that kind of book. But very tastefully done. I've actually been blessed to meet Lucy. I almost said her name. Lucy and her husband, and was very impressed with them and what they stand for and what this book stands for. I think this is really a marriage book. and I thought it was really cool to meet them and to really understand what this book is about and why they wrote it and the fun they had writing it, which was kind of fun to, because it wasn't just them. They had a whole crew of married couples that got to put their 2 cents in. I don't know anything about this book.
Which book?
This book. I know some about the other book.
Go put that right there. So, this is another DIY book. Going through like surface cleaners, linen sprays, again, carpet deodorizers. It's just a smaller version of it. Chemical Free Home by Melissa Pepping.
Don't you love that last name?
Pepping. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I think it's Pepping. I don't know. But just a small, thin little book, but also a great one to kind of have around.
And this book. This is kind of what started us on this journey in a way.
Clean living?
The clean living aspect of it.
Well, it's the book that... It's not what started us, but it's the book. It's living balanced.
The first time I remember us going through it, we were on vacation somewhere. Were we going to Colorado or were we going to the beach?
We were on our way back from Colorado.
And Andrea got the book, and when we go on vacations, we don't really listen to a lot of music. We'll either play games with the kids, or we'll talk, or we'll listen to a book on tape or book on CD. But this time, Andrea and I read this book. Well, Andrea read it to me while I drove, and
you made me stop several times.
Yeah, because it's
hard to hear.
It's shocking, the things that society has done with our food and with our lifestyle in a way. The North American lifestyle of living is full of chemicals, and it was very hard to listen to. And it talks about the FDA and talks about what's in our foods, talks about soy, and it was very hard to listen to.
Something as simple as milk.
Yeah. It was very hard to go through, but it's a very, very good book because it opens your eyes and it really drives it into why we're doing this and how to do it in a way. A very good book, and we've been discussing about doing some giveaways, and I think this is one of the books that we're going to be giving away. Either it's going to be like and share, or
we'll figure out something.
We'll figure something out, but this book is definitely going to be something that we would love to give away because it's such a good book, very educational, and I think anybody and everybody should read this.
It's about $20-ish, maybe. I think.
Like I said, I'll try to put the link to all these books where you can find them. A lot of them are going to be on Amazon, but
you'll see us using this book a lot for some of our videos because we might take one little aspect of this book, like, let me think.
Go to the poop chapter. She talked about poop.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
We are going to catalog all of our stool.
Like the milk one. Okay, we've already mentioned milk. So we might do one whole video about milk.
Mm-hmm. And we might visit some people that actually have their own cow and ask them some questions.
Be prepared.
Good, because I'd find you.
You know who you are.
I think... Oh, wait. One more.
This is the first book that we've ever gotten. Andrew got this at work. It's a very large book.
It's like...
This is a very, like, homesteading book.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like everything you know to live off the land and the way things used to be done and skills and step-by-step instructions on things. Like making a cheese form. I've always wanted to make my own cheese, actually.
She's always wanted to make her own cheese.
But
How
butchering,
to butcher, what is that? A chicken?
that's a rabbit.
Oh, it is a rabbit. Chicken, rabbit. This is going to be an interesting video.
Anyway, cool book.
Very cool book.
Inexpensive book. Maybe $10 or so.
She got it from the Bookman. Okay. So, we've gone through YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, books, but most of all, friends. Like Andrew was talking about how there's communities involved into all these Facebook pages, and our friend circle has been growing at a rapid rate. I mean, we're meeting so many people in the oil community, in the clean living community, and it's a blessing to be able to know that somebody's good at some aspect, and you can ask them questions and get those answers in a loving way. When Andrew and I first started thinking about chickens, we knew that one of our friends had chickens.
And she really wasn't even our friend at that point. She was an acquaintance.
She was a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
And we actually got bold enough to say, hey, can we come over to your house and ask you a question about your chickens? And she was just, yeah, sure. So we piled the kids in the van and we went over to
Learn about chickens.
From somewhat of a complete stranger. And she was very open, and it is Kimarie. And a friendship developed out of that into oils, and that's
Just
what
life in general.
Yeah, and this is what all these communities are about. They're about helping each other live this lifestyle, because we all know it's hard to start and to understand because there's so much out there.
It's just overwhelming.
Yeah.
And Kimarie introduced us to Brandy. And
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Kimarie introduced us to Brandy because they're related.
Mm-hmm.
And Brandy is the clean living coach.
And Brandy invited us over for dinner one day. Like, Kimarie's like, Brandy wants to meet you guys, so give her...
Going again to a complete stranger's house.
Right. I remember we were driving there. We took the wrong way to get there. Apparently, it was like 30 minutes from our house, but we drove like an hour.
Yeah.
It took that because we took the wrong way. But I remember Andrea saying, we're about to pull up to someone's house that we don't know and have dinner with them, which is 100% out of Andrea's box. But we did it, and another friendship was built out of it. And then out of that friendship with Brandy, we were introduced to Sarah Harnisch. And all the knowledge that she has, she's gracefully given to everyone and anyone, because she knows the struggle of switching all the chemicals out. And she has a beautiful life story of how this has changed her life and her family's life. And it's like a snowball effect. This one person will introduce you to another person, and it goes again and again and again. It's because everybody is so open to help, because it's like a family. And you want to help your family. And then from that, we've got to meeting.
We're going to
We
meeting?
got a meeting everyone. But we've met so many people in the oil community, like I've said.
Trina Holden.
Which
Chrissie
has...
and Caleb Selby. Essential Pharmacy. Go look at them on Facebook.
Oh, definitely. His videos are really educational. It's kind of up here for me, but she knows. She knows. But, and even the oil community, there's other people that we watch that educate in so many different aspects. But, yeah. So, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, books, friends. I mean, there's so many resources out there. You just have to be open to look them up.
This is a really long video.
This is a long video, but I think I'm not going to edit much out of this, because all of this I think is very important. So this is going to be the end of the video, and we want you guys to share this video with as many people as you want. It'd be cool if you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, so you can get notifications of our new videos coming out, and our Facebook. And we're just thankful for you guys watching our videos and supporting us on the Facebook page. And let's make this a community of helping each other out. Bye.